Well, Johnny Does It All fans, or anybody coming to this video as a newcomer, it has officially been over 3 years since my last video on this channel. A lot has gone on in the last 3 years. I've put making content for YouTube aside, or any type of content aside for now. Since I've made my last video, I'm married, I have children. A lot has changed in my life. I wanted to make this video today because I feel so inspired to get on here that I needed to notch out some time and finally do that. Come on here and make a video. It's been a really long time, and I just kind of like have so much going on to where I just don't set time aside to do this anymore. And I think this is going to be the first of many, hopefully many, on this channel. But the reason I'm here today, today is June 10th. By the way, it's a Monday. It's early afternoon. And again, the reason I'm here today, I'm going to state so, is it's been about 14 days, 15 days, depending on how you look at it. So 2 weeks since I started the carnivore diet. On Saturday, the 25th of May, we celebrated my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. We had a good time. It was a Saturday. We ate a bunch of food. We had cake. And me and my wife said, okay, well, this is it. We're going to celebrate your parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and then we're committing to this. We're going to do this. We had been doing a bunch of research. We've had a couple of people at my church that have already had a lot of success with this. And so we said, okay, we're going to give this a go. After the last piece of cake on Saturday night, my wife and I said we're going to do a 24-hour fast and just do water fasting until the next following night at the same time, 24 hours later on Sunday. So that would have been May 26th. Again, today is June 10th. It's a Sunday. It's a Monday. Today is June 10th. It's a Monday. So about 14, 15 days. That Sunday, the 26th of May, when we broke just by having some like quarter pounder meat patties from McDonald's, I believe, with like a slice of cheese, and that's how we broke our fast. And that was like the official start of saying, okay, like we've done a 24-hour detox, a fast, water only, and now let's start it. The next morning we woke up, had carnivore compliant breakfast. We had carnivore lunch, and then carnivore dinner. And then we started another 24-hour fast to the following dinner. And so we had dinner that night. The next morning we had breakfast again, lunch, dinner, then 24-hour fast until dinner. Then again, morning breakfast, noon, lunchtime roughly, dinner again. So we've been doing on and off, or off and on, depending on how you say it. So in combination with these like 24-hour fasts, we've been doing strictly just carnivore. Now, we're not doing lion diet, which, is for the more advanced people doing carnivore, which is like red meat, salt, and water only. We're still having eggs. We're still having chicken. We've only had chicken actually a couple times, probably not much to note there. There's not much fat on chicken, right? And carnivore is primarily for people looking for fat content. We've had salmon, we've had shrimp, mostly just red meat though. I think we've had pork maybe once. So with that being said, giving you guys an idea of what we've been doing over the last 2 weeks. Normally I speak relatively quickly. I have kind of this all kind of set up, and I'm kind of ready to like know what I want to talk about. And I usually have like a title screen, an ending screen. But today I was just like, you know what, I feel excited and I'm ready to do a video. Forget all this, making it look professional. Let's just do a quick video on here. So sorry if it seems unprofessional, but I just was so excited to come on here and talk to you guys. It's been forever. 14 days, 15 days in. I started this journey somewhere around 270 to 275 pounds. Prior to this, I was already up to like 290, sometimes above 290, pushing 300. I had already been seeing a nutritionist for quite some time, and my weight was just going up and down, fluctuating, and I could never stay consistent. And I think it's really because I can't eat in moderation. I can't eat in moderation. I just can't. The M word, as they say it in carnivore diet, there's just some people, there's no such thing. When I'm ready to eat, I'm ready to eat. But now if I put something in front of me that I know I can eat until I get full, and it's not going to harm me or affect me, that's perfect. So let's do it, right? So 14 days, 15 days later, and we are really dedicated to this. Me and my wife are both doing it. She looks amazing. She's lost a ton of weight. Like I said, I've started at around 270 to 275, and today, 14, 15 days later, I'm now down to 252 pounds. So in that range of almost 20 pounds, maybe more than 20 pounds, depending on, because I didn't weigh myself right away when I first started, but I know it was between 270 and 275. Now I'm at 252. We have primarily just been eating meals that we make at home, but we have found ways to eat out as well when we're on the go, and how to do it inexpensively. Like I said, like I can get quarter pounder patties from McDonald's for like $1.99 each. The smaller patties are 89 cents, but her and I do the quarter pounder patties for $1.99, and I think they charge you 50 cents for cheese if you still want cheese. I'm actually getting to the point where I'm not really craving the cheese as much anymore. Here and there I'll have it, but so it's great. It works out. This morning was the day that we're actually eating. So this morning I woke up and made a dozen scrambled eggs with a stick of salted butter. Whipped that all up, nice velvety, awesome tasting eggs. Handed off 6 to her, had 6 for me. Every time when I make her 6 eggs, she always tells me she gives some to the baby and some to our 6-year-old, which is totally fine. Then I also make a pound of bacon. There's usually about 14 to 15 strips of bacon. I usually give 7 to me, 7 to her, and then same thing there. I eat that on the way to work. I start driving in, and it's like perfect for me. Lunchtime comes, I'm not even hungry anymore. Like, I'm realizing I'm actually like, you only need to eat when you want to eat, or when you need to. Your body will tell you when you're hungry. One of the biggest things that I've learned in carnivore is the psychological implications, or the psychological effects of like a whole life worth of just, okay, breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Why are you eating? Well, because it's breakfast time. It's the most important meal of the day. No, there's doctors, literally, there's one out of Florida. Eventually I'm going to name drop and talk about other channels, but there's a doctor out of Florida, I won't say his name right now, I'll eventually get into that, that actually says, no, breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. The most important meal of the day is the meal that you're eating right now, that your body's telling that you need for more fuel, more energy to keep going. So again, like today I had that. Today I may have some, I don't know, sardines or salmon in a can just for lunch. It's got plenty of fat. It's got those omegas that your body needs and craves. And then for lunch, probably just gonna have a big juicy red steak. And then we'll start another fast again for 24 hours. And tomorrow night, I will have another break fast, right? I'll have my actual dinner with another steak probably, or maybe something like pork or whatever it is. So far, man, I am so like pumped. The amount of research I've been doing on this and seeing how deceived we are with the American diet and what's actually good for us and what we're told is good for us. This carnivore diet has gone worldwide. It's somewhat underground right now, but there's so much left to be found out by the general public that they haven't found out yet. But when they do, I mean, this is groundbreaking stuff. They are curing diseases. I'm not making any claims, but this is what I've heard. I mean, I've literally heard people curing Parkinson's disease. People with AFib no longer going into AFib. I have AFib, so I'm curious about that. People with sleep apnea. I have sleep apnea. People curing that. People with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, completely getting rid of their IBS. People with type 2 diabetes, completely curing type 2 diabetes. Again, like just allergies going away, migraines going away for the females, like irregular, moments in the month, more consistent now, like just more mental clarity in the female department as well, like more getting out of that cloudiness is what's being reported by a lot of people. more glowing skin, both for males and females, no sunken in eyes, just feel like your body's glowing. You're giving your body everything that it needs. There's just been so much. And the crazy thing is like what you're told, you know, that's crazy. Don't eat butter. Don't have a bunch of bacon. Da, 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 da. It's going to give you cholesterol. You're going to have high cholesterol. No, it's going to give you good cholesterol. But your body's going to be eating so much fat that it actually wants to be in, because it's obviously going to be in ketosis because you're not feeding it carbs, that your body will healthily just get rid of the fat and burn it off and use it. You're going to lose weight, and then eventually when you've lost all that weight, you're going to just burn the fuel that you're eating. And you're going to lose a bunch of weight, you'll be in better shape. And I have explosive energy. When I eat, boom, I'm ready to go. When I would eat carbs, I felt weight down, like, you know, eat a bunch of french fries, eat a bunch of bread. When I eat whatever's in my meals now, like the fat, I eat and I'm like, all right, let's go, boom, like let's hit it. I used to be afraid of eating lunch at work because I knew that when I would get back from lunch, I'd be so weighed down and not want to be able to finish my job. I'd move so slow. I eat breakfast in the morning and I'm ready to face the day. And if I decide to stop for lunch while I'm at work, it's something quick, like a little quick pick-me-up, and it's boom, right back to it. I mean, it is like a lightning bolt. I'm telling you, crazy energy. The mental clarity is there. I can focus more. I can, you know, just have a dialogue, a conversation with people a lot easier. There's just so much clarity. I don't know where all this, I don't know if where this video is going to end, but I did want to just wrap up and say, give it a shot. Seriously, the professionals, because I'm by far no professional in this yet. I'm just starting off in this journey. But they tell you, give it a good, solid, like 6 weeks to see if you like it or not. I don't know if we're always going to do the fasting like we're doing it now. We're definitely going to always do fasting, but it probably won't look like this in the future. We'll probably do more of like the intermittent fasting kind of thing. We'll see how that works. But yeah, give it 6 weeks, and then the real professionals say like you'll see some life-changing experiences after 6 months. There's people that have lost like 250 pounds in 1 year, like just crazy transformations. Healthy people now, like just amazing. They go to the doctors and the doctor's like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. And the funny thing is if they had told their doctor what they were doing, their doctor would say, that's crazy, don't do it, you know. But then when they see all their markers on their blood pressure tests, their blood tests and all of that, they're like, I don't know what you're doing, this totally defies everything that we believe in current science, but keep doing it. So you're going to have a lot of doctors pushing back on this type of thing at first, but eventually they're going to have to wake up and say, you know what? People have done their underground research, and this is actually working. It's amazing. I feel blessed. I really do. I think God has really answered my prayers as far as like, you know, please give me something, because I want to be around here for my children. I love them so much, and I was really afraid that I wasn't going to be here. You know, tomorrow is never guaranteed, right? But it'd be nice to be here for him. So, you know, with that being said, I'm going to keep making these videos, keep updating you guys. I think Johnny Does It All YouTube channel is still going to be repairs, but as it always is, it's also going to be about diet and exercise. Those of you who have been longtime subscribers, you know, at one point I was a vegan for quite some time. I was even doing the vegan keto. Those days are long gone. Those are long behind me. You don't need vegetables like that. You just don't need to eat vegetables like that. So, like I said, long behind me. I'm moving on. Gonna keep doing some repair videos, electronics, automotive, home repairs. Gonna be installing an ice maker in the house soon. So I gotta go and install this valve, shark bite valve. Maybe I'll make a video about doing that. But other than that, man, I love you guys. Thank you for staying around. I counted my subscriptions. You're still all there. You guys never gave up on me. It's been 3 years. So thank you for anybody who's stuck around, who's watching this video now. But also thank you for any newcomers who choose to hit subscribe again, become a subscriber of this channel, and the likes and the thumbs ups. We really do appreciate you. Feel free to leave comments below. I'd love to answer some questions. Again, I'm not a professional, but as I go along, I'm hoping that I can gain some more knowledge about this and be able to provide more facts for you, and just more opinions as well, just like my personal experiences. So again, thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. God bless you and your family and all your loved ones around you. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for seeing Johnny Does It All. Take care.